in terms of peacefulness, non-divisiveness. I mean, we're not going to get very far if divisiveness is created in our experience of attempting to communicate to the wider public and the wider people round about us. Now, you'll understand when you're trying to speak about these goofy concepts that we understand about, you know, that sort of go against the general public perception and opinion, we're met with so much resistance, and you can understand that, you know. So there really is a call for, you know, a compassion with regards to what people are actually, what people actually believe out there. You know, the common person that's just getting on with their life, just doing their own thing. You know, they're not really bothering about looking at New World Order websites and checking everything out and getting all of the information about this. They don't do that. They're just busy looking after the kids. They want to make some money, etc. You know, and they're hearing about this. They're getting bombarded with all of this information, you know, and all of this dodgy information, you know. So there's a perception that's built up within the populace, and you know, it's a populace generally that are not as passionate about finding out what's actually true, what's going on. Let's question this, you know what I mean? So I feel that there's a real need for understanding there, you know, rather than like bashing and criticizing people for not understanding, for not seeing, for complying, for being sheep and all of that kind of stuff. That's all the divisive stuff, you know? That's all the divisive stuff. And we're responsible for that. We're responsible for resolving and dissolving any of the divisiveness whilst we're actually here, connected within the same energy field, you know? With the same beliefs, the same ideas, and the same gnosis of truth. So really, you know, it comes back to ourselves. Everything comes back to ourselves, just like the lady spoke, you know. Our humility, our understanding, our compassion for others. But if we're going to like wield a sword and wield our, well, I'm sorry whoever made the banners, some of them are really nice, right? But see if we're really taking an anti-government stand, an anti-this, an anti-that, we're just going to be met with resistance. We're just going to absolutely be met with resistance. And you're not going to get anybody, you know, generally anybody agreeing with you if you're coming from a place of blaming, complaining, and putting other people down. You know? So if we're able to, within ourselves, resolve any tendency of blaming, just by taking responsibility for ourselves and go, right, this is the deal. Right, I'm not going to get upset, I'm going to put my big boy pants on, right, I know these people don't agree with me, there's a bit of a situation here, but there's no use fucking blaming them. There's no use complaining, whining, putting other people down, calling them sheep and things like that. That's divisiveness, and that divisiveness is resolved within ourselves. It's not like some sort of, they're trying to divide and conquer. No, stop being so divisive within ourselves, you know? And recognize how the source of that divisiveness actually occurs within ourselves. And if we can resolve that divisiveness within ourselves through general understanding, patience with other people, taking our time with other people, then you can see that more and more will actually start to listen, you know? But if we go towards them with blaming, with complaining and putting them down, people are just going to put the barriers up and not listen. And I think it's more important for us to be able to communicate to the people around us than it is so much about going, fuck you, fucking governments, blah, 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 blah. We're not going to get anywhere that way, really. You know, we really want to make connection with our fellows, you know, and to actually come here and be together here and sing amazing songs together here, you know, and bring out that human element of connectedness, you know, and the actual, the feeling of love and togetherness and all of that sort of stuff that we've naturally got. That's our way out. That is our way out, and that's how we make connection with other people as well, you know. So my little 2 pence worth here in our ongoing protest, I would call it a collaboration, you know. My little 2 pence worth is for us to recognise that. It's just to recognise the peace and the humanity within ourselves and to connect with each other from a point of view of understanding, whilst we do not compromise the truth of what we know. Thanks very much. Cheers.